what do we have here? Looks to me to be another box from Gabriella Plants. Now, this box is going to be my final box, like for sure, because this let me know I had did this order and then a video from Anna with Plants popped up talking about plant addiction. And then another podcast from Cultivation Corner had come up about plant addiction. And I said, you could be falling in that little trap. So we're gonna stop. And we're gonna stop. But there's no reason that I can't show y'all, you know what I'm saying? The last little razzle dazzle. Now, normally when I do these, I don't do a true unboxing. I'm just showing y'all the box here, and I will show y'all how the plants are packaged. But I also wanted to do like a what I ordered and like kind of look at the picture of it here, and I'll also put it up on the screen. I'm gonna kind of have my iPad with Gabriella Plants up there. And then I also wanted to show y'all how it's comparing to like what you're ordering on the website versus what you're actually receiving. So that said, I am going to open up this box and yeah, we'll get to it. So I do not recall how many plants are in this box. I blacked out when I ordered this, okay? Oh, for half a second, I was like, what are those dots? I guess they were just trying to make sure that everything is in here. Okay, let's see who packaged it. Shout out Juliana. Shout out Juliana. Thank you for packaging my order. So when you get the box, I love that you get it, you open it. It's like, I hope this makes you smile. What does it actually say? Smile, your plants have arrived, or they're home. So anywho, they always come meticulously packaged. I really do like the packaging. But I am not going to keep this box up here. I'm actually gonna do the plants one by one. So I'm gonna put the box down. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this one, but I also just wanna quickly go grab, because something I'm trying to make sure I do, given the size of my collection now is with newer plants, I am not about to sit here and bully myself into trying to remember names of things that I probably will not remember. So I'm gonna go grab the labels so I can just like stick those into the pots as I'm unboxing them. Okay, so I got my little handy dandy tools, my little scissors, and let's see what this one is. This is a Hoya. This is about to make me laugh. Oh, this is the joys of ordering stuff in black and out. This is Hoya Sigiladis. I have the round leaf one, and this is the regular one. All right, so now that I've unboxed it, this is the Hoya Sigiladis. So let's look at what I ordered versus what I got. Okay, so if y'all look at this image right here, I feel like what I got looks really similar to that, don't you think? I think so. It looks really good. And then I also like that I got multiple plants in the pot as well. I do have some little terracottas. I actually think that since this is gonna not go in a trellis, I'm probably gonna let this one hang. I'm gonna put it inside of this pot. Well, that works too, because it helps to keep that up for a little bit towards the light, and it'll just stay in this pot. All right, the next plant. I'm gonna assume that they just put all the Hoyas on top. This feels very light. I also still have the Hoya bug, so it's more than likely a Hoya. But I already know what this is. This is a Hoya, and then the stake is still in it. This is a Hoya Australis Lisa. I guess they've started, they also didn't include the little note that says that this package includes a story stake, so interesting. But this is an Australis Lisa. I think actually, just for the sake of uniformity, I'm gonna use my own this time around. I definitely think it would be a better vibe for me to just keep them all on my own. And I also don't normally look at the story stakes, even though I think it's really cute. I don't look them all up. And one time I did try to use it. Let me actually be real. One time I did try to use it, and it definitely did not take me anywhere. Like, it just kept saying page not found. But anywho, this is my Hoya Australis Lisa now. Me saying my like she been here for that long. I think this is so funny because I have an Australis, And at the base, you can tell it's a reverted Lisa, because at the base, these leaves look very, like this looks the same as the base on the leaf of my Hoya Australis over there. Can you see it in this? No, I mean, no, you can't. Anywho, here's the Lisa. And I think this looks pretty similar to what I ordered. So when you look at the Australis Lisa on the site, yeah, I will put the image up right here, but I'm looking at it. Let's see. Yeah, it actually almost looks like, well, not the exact plant, but like, you know, it looks very similar. It's a nice sized plant, and this one is still damp, so I wouldn't necessarily, I wouldn't water this one at all today. And yeah, we'll think about what that's gonna go in. I think this one as well, because it's obviously not big enough to be on a trellis, at least not for me, not me getting dirt on my hands. Oh no, it's not big enough to be on a trellis. So I'm going to look for a pot that is not, you know, doesn't need to be heavy bottomed, because any of the ones I get, if they do have long vines, I want to immediately trellis them. Okay, let's see what this next one is. The pot size is larger, so I'm gonna not guess, but know that it's not a Hoya, because I think all the Hoyas that I get from them are typically in 3-inch pot size. Say a little prayer for me, please. Let this begonia be good. I have such struggles when I order begonias that I'm actually thinking, girl, maybe this is a sign to not order them. Wow, this looks like a large plant. Is everyone okay? Oh, wow. Oh, hello. Wow. I'm not okay. This is really nice. This is really nice. Okay, this also has a story stake. I'll keep this one. You know, I'll keep this one. This one don't have like the grime on it. But this is a Beonia Rex Summerstorm. I have a funny story about this plant. I was actually talking with my partner. I was talking to my boyfriend. And I'm like showing him the plant. I'm like, do you like this? This is after I placed the order. This is how I know I black out when I ordered them. Cause I'm like, do you like this? Like, I can't tell if I like it or not. And you know, at the end, he's like, nah, I think it's cool. And I'm like, you know, I don't know if it fits in the vibe. Why go check my summary when it says, oh, your order has been shipped? And I'm like, wait, not you said you're not sure if you like the vibe of a plant that you ordered. But in person, transparently, this don't look the same online and in person. We're gonna pull this one up. On here right now, or at least in person, hopefully the camera is picking up. Okay, wowzers, stunner, shut up. Stunner, shut up. In this picture, it looks far more purple than red, whereas here, this is looking red. I also didn't notice like the hairs, which kind of make it really cool, freaky deaky. Little piece of perlite. And then there's a new leaf coming, and I don't have any begonias that are Beonia Rexes, so I don't have any begonias that grow with this like pattern. I'm really excited for it. It's real cool. And I do have a little pot for you. I think I want to put this in this white pot because the stems, you know, that way the foliage is just, oh yeah, that's nice. Hello, come on. And when you touch it, oh, the texture. This is nice. This is really nice. Wait. Okay, so even though I said I wouldn't order it, and I had already ordered it when I said I wouldn't, I'm glad I did, because it's very nice. And I'm also sitting like right by most of my begonias. Beautiful plant. So, not somebody hair in the box. Juliana, is that your hair, girl? Let's open up this and see what the surprise is. This can't be that. There's no way. Hold on. Oh my God. This definitely is it. Okay. I feel like this might be fate in the universe telling me I'm not meant to have one of these. Because This is a Hoya Lois. Okay, this is gonna die. This is gonna die. That's gonna die. And this is yellowing at the base. Okay, so here is the Hoya Lois. And all right, I'm being real because this doesn't look the greatest, right? The back of it too is like, it's not looking the greatest. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can see like I just pulled a rotted root from the bottom. That's kind of sad because I essentially want, and this leaf is paper thin. Is the soil wet or is it dry? And the soil is wet, so this leaf is gonna go because it's paper thin. The soil is still wet and it didn't make it. All of these new leaves are gonna go, which is no big deal, but it's literally all of the upper leaves. All of the newer leaves are gone. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but I ordered this one as a replacement. I will say, while I am kind of sad, I do know that if I send a picture of this to them, that they will replace the plant or refund my money. I am about to check because this is definitely, we know that this is not what I ordered versus what I got. Well, I guess if you look at the picture will show a plant that's kind of like one leaf is yellowing, but these, like the bottom, this leaf here, you shouldn't be able to fold this kind of leaf in half. Like this is a sturdy leaf here, like these are thick, but then these are folding and all of these new leaves are gonna die off. I do think I am gonna just reach out because I think that the roots probably have been compromised in shipping. So yeah, what I ordered versus what I got, I did want to replace the one I have from Plant Haven Toronto because transparently that one is not doing well, and I really love a large leaf Hoyas. And things happen. This seems to be a large order too, so you know, you can't win them all. This is a Hoya. Now I think that this is Hoya Clemenciorum, or I could be wrong. Nope, I'm right. So I really have been getting, I'm saying really have been, but I'm into the Hoyas with like those, the venation, the cool venation, and the Clemenciorum is that girl. I mean, stop. This is what it's looking like basically. And you can see that it's got textured venation, which I really like. This is one of the ones I'm gonna put inside this pot for now because I am going to trellis it. I do have some hoop trellises coming tomorrow, and I think that I am going to just put the hoop trellis in because I know that once it has something to hold on to, it'll likely push out more leaves, which it kind of seems like it's got some little baby buds up there. But this looks really cool. Oh, the texture is also very, very cool. And the underside of the leaf being darker is very nice. So I'm excited about this one, and I think that it is also very different than the other kind of crusty, the other like texture veined Hoyas that I have. This one is very, very different. All right, so this is another 4-inch pot, which means that it is not a Hoya. It's more than likely a begonia, and it's not. It is actually a plant I got because I wanted to do a cool plant project in my living room. It is a Staghorn fern. And this feels heavy, so I'm almost sure it does not need to be watered. Oh my. So they already have a, not story stake, but a stake in here. I guess they just didn't take those out this time. That's cool. But this is the Staghorn. I do want to eventually mount it, but for now in the initial phases, I'm just going to allow it to be. This is real wet though. My God, on today. Is it supposed to be consistently moist? This is literally soaking wet. We're just gonna see. I don't know if they're supposed to be this wet, but we shall see. Like the pot is heavy. And for context, this plant went out for shipping like 4 or 5 days ago. So Anywho, oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot to do the comparison, child. Almost forgot to do the comparison. All right, let's bring back the Clemenciorum so we can do the comparison. So this video is getting all over the place because my feelings got hurt. My feelings got hurt. Okay, so the Clemenciorum, well, first of all, what I got is much better than what they show you, because what they show you is a 1 leaf. And what I have is 2 leaves plus the extendo of the tendril. So I'm already feeling like this actually, just looking at that, elevated my spirits, because now I also know that I have multiple opportunities. If something was to go wrong, I could choose to chop here and propagate it here from this node with this leaf. I'm not going to, but I could if things went left earlier in the game. But this looks really good. I'm actually excited about this one. And let's do the Staghorn. So Staghorns are Platycerum bifurcatum, and this is the Netherlands version. I don't know what that means. Like detailed, but on the website it did name that this one, like the Netherlands one, I think gets bigger. And that's what I wanted. I wanted like a huge wall mounted display. So yeah, I mean, also these are cool. These are hairy. I didn't even know they was hairy. But yeah, so what I ordered versus what I got, I feel like it's pretty similar. Okay, so that's why this thing is really wet, is because they didn't want it to dry out in shipment, because it doesn't like to dry out. And that's why the roots are so fine. Okay, kind of like begonias a little bit, where like some of them really, really, really do not want to dry out like at all. They will crisp up. Maybe it's giving that. Okay, cool. I just answered my own question by going back to the website. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Whew, child. And we still got 4 more. I really wilded out. I wilded out. But you know that, as they say, go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. And I feel like I've been saying that in the last few of these videos where I'm like, I'm not ordering. But no, dead serious. It's over. It's over. Okay. This is another 4-inch. I just opened it up. I didn't even know vibes. Pretty sure this one is a begonia. 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 Because I've been into the begonias. Okay, so this is Beonia Joe Hayden. Now, is this also a Beonia Rex? Because it has a similar leaf shape to that beautiful one that I opened a second ago, the Summerstorm. So let's come and see. I'm getting dirt all over me. Uh-oh. I didn't do the begonia prayer. That's why this came out like that. Okay, so one thing to note with begonias, you finna lose like a leaf, maybe 2 when you open it. Like, don't. I'm not even gonna hold on to that. I am just gonna cut it off transparently. What is that? Okay. So I see, so do the new leaves sprout from the bottom? Oh my. So I just don't want, is this supposed to just be like, hey, is it thirsty? Nope, the soil is damp. So I'll give it one more. I don't gotta water it tonight. Some of these that look like they ain't not gonna come back regardless, I am gonna let it go. Okay, but this is the Beonia Joe Hayden, and I am now recalling why I got this plant. So actually, based on the leaves, I might actually water it tonight. Oh, this is such a tough game, isn't it? It's kind of damp, so I don't really want to. I'll water it tomorrow, actually. We'll water it tomorrow. So based on the leaves, I'm remembering why I ordered it. It's because they were dark and they looked really cool. These leaves that are up here still feel pretty thick, so they're not like screaming out to me right now. I don't know if it's the way it was growing, but these are all going in all sorts of directions. I'd like them to face the same direction, but I think that with time and with how oh my god, there we go, with time and with how I will set it up, I think they will start to grow in the same, or the correct, like the, not the correct, but the same direction. Yeah, I think I'll place this yeah, into this. And I think with time, as it continues to grow, it'll look really cool. And this is another one that has like those cool fuzzy petioles, which I'm actually realizing I like. I think this is cool. It's funny because I don't like what the varicosum looks like because of the same fuzzy petioles. But I think maybe because the varicosum leaves also look scary. Everything about it looks scary. Anyway, this is the Beonia Joe Hayden. And now let's peep what I ordered versus what I got. Let's go see what picture made me decide that I needed to get this. Okay, so I think even with the way it's flooping, looping, flopping, I must not have been paying enough attention, but it seems like it might just do that kind of floop, flop kind of vibe. And I think maybe this white contrast will be the best setup for it to floop, flop over, you know? So maybe I cut those off prematurely, but it wasn't looking how I wanted it to look. And that's what this hobby, oh, also look at those redbacks, but yeah, it's still a fire plant. It's still a fire plant. So I thought I was picking up this one plant that, because I saw a tendril in the box just hanging over. Lord Jesus, that tendril is definitely gonna die. It's like bent up, and it's been bent up for days. But let's see what this one is. It's a little 3-inch, and considering I ordered one, this is definitely not a begonia because it's a 3-inch. And I've opened 1, 2, 3 Hoyas. So it's the, oh my, it's the Hoya Gloalosa, Globulosa, Globulosa, Velosa, formerly known as. Okay, so let's open this up. Let's open this up. Okay, is that supposed to be a tendril? What is that? What is that? That's dead. Okay. That's rock hard. We're gonna make sure we water that because that is a rock hard. Oh my God. If y'all, the leaf is like so. Let me show you the plant. This is Hoya Gloalosa, formerly known as Velosa. And my, even the stem is like fuzzy. Ooh, it's actually soft. Like you actually want to rub your face on it soft. Strange. Now, why did I get this one? Can you see that little wavy? I like that. And it has what I really love. It has the venation, like that very distinct venation. Bro, stop playing with me. Okay, it has the very distinct venation that I like. And it has like the curling on the sides. I think this is really cool. I'm excited, very thrilled for this one here. Thrilled. I feel like this gotta look exactly like what I ordered, if not better, because this looks really good. Oh y'all. So what I ordered versus what I got a very lovely plant, because are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now consider I got the 3-inch one. They gave me, I have the leaf here that probably was used to propagate it, the stem that's grown. There is an area where like either a leaf must have fallen off, but let me tell you something cool about Hoya. They will definitely regrow that leaf. Like they will put another one there. But these look fantastic. It has come in sensational condition. Just needs a drink of water. I was a little bit nervous because what I saw is that like people were saying that these are kind of finicky, but I believe in me. Now, do I have some Hoyas going downhill? Yes, but only from one place. The Hoyas that I got from Gabriella Plants thus far are not going downhill. So I'm gonna choose to believe in me and believe in my talents and my strengths and my ability to Google. And this might actually be next up in my series that I learn about, because this is just the most fascinatingly awesome, cool plant. Like, look at that. It's, oh my gosh. Yeah, this one will also go inside of one of these just because I think it will fit. And look at, oh, come on. She look cute in there. Yeah, she does. Our final Hoya with her bent up tendril that's gonna, yeah, I'm actually just gonna cut it off. I'm not even gonna sit here and stress myself out looking at a dead tendril. No point of doing that. I know people say to put the wet sticks, but you know what? I don't need 17 copies of the same Hoya. So which one can this be? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I got a little scared. I saw something large and white. It was just scarring. Okay. So this is the Hoya Guana. This is Hoya Guana. That's how we're gonna say it. We are hoping we're saying it right, and I will actually look up how to say this actually. But this one got me and spoke to me because not the texturedness. I like larger leaf Hoyas. Did not know this was going to be a nice, like the size leaf that it is. But what spoke to me, and let me see if I could find the best leaf on here that will show you that. Oh man, that one is cracked. Let's just get the plant close. So if you look, if you're looking at it, and it's also covered in like a diatomaceous earth spray. So I'm trying to find the best leaf that displays what made me order it. I feel like that one does. Where you can see like the green, the light green on the inside, and there's like some darker green moments happening there. It's almost like it's variegated, but it's not a variegated plant. Okay, so this one is not gonna make it. I think these base leaves, ooh, this is actually wet. Ruh-roh. Let me just, oh dear. Oh my goodness, my heart and my soul. All right, you know, yeah. Oh my God, on today. All right. Whew, I gotta bring myself back together. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, I'm stressed. Okay, so brief intermission. I thought I saw a spider. It was just soil, but you know, one can't always tell. So yeah, I do have the final plant here, but we gonna put that to the side. We gotta do the what I ordered versus what I got. I do think this looks a little different, but it also could be because the leaves are dirty. So I'm gonna give Miss, you know, I ain't gonna say J. I'm gonna call her Miss J because the name is a bit. We're gonna give her a little bit of slack. Oh, but the blooms. Oh, I actually have to work to bloom you because the blooms. Oh, the blooms on this one are sensational. All right, so what I ordered versus what I got. I do think I got for the most part what I ordered. I do actually think that. Now I am going to, the next time I get to water this plant, because right now it's still wet, I am going to give it a systemic because now I'm traumatized. And why should a plant be traumatizing me? It shouldn't. So yes, just in case I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I did see what I think I saw, which was a spider. It would be dead. And that's all I have to say on that. Okay, so this final one, I think this final one is a begonia. So this one, I already know which pot I'm gonna put it in. Let's see if it oh wow, it more than lives up to the name. Oh wow, 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 wowie woo. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Yeah, there we go. Oh goodness, this leaf. There you go. It's almost iridescent. This is so cool. Okay, I like this one. So this is a Begonia Passing Storm, and it looks really, really cool. This one again, and I did not notice this on the website because I don't necessarily like always look at the petioles, but this is another one with this growth pattern, but more specifically with the fuzzy petioles. But I like it, and I also like that in like some of these are almost like an iridescent purple. Like it almost depends on the light you're viewing it in, because in one light this will look an iridescent purple, but in another light it will look like pink. But oh my god, these are so cool. I am about to go get the planter that I want to put it in, and then we can do the little comparison. Okay, so I did want to put it inside of this pot here. I just, oh my goodness, this is so cool. And is this a new leaf that it's trying to make? I don't know how any of this works. I need to look into this. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I think it'll perk up once it is receiving some light again, and then also in a day or so when I water it. So let's do the what I ordered versus what I got. I mean, honestly, I thought this was gonna have more brown, but it's actually green on the back. So if you look at this one on the website, it looks very, very different. Well, okay, very different might be a stretch, but in person, the iridescence really pops up. It is so freaking cool. But yeah, this is the passing storm. All right, y'all, thanks so much for tuning in and watching me unbox this order, and also looking at what I ordered versus what I got. I am, for the most part, really happy and content with the order. I feel like the Lois Andrewsiana, honestly, it must not be meant to be, despite the fact that I would really like for it to be meant to be. It just must not be. With that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.